Welcome to Style Skating. Today we're going to work on forward stroking. Basic skill skater or advanced skater, we use forward stroking every day. And all skaters have very common mistakes which we will go over today and see if we can make your stroking better. When you start working on stroking as a basic skill skater, the most difficult thing to do is to achieve balance on one foot while you're gliding. You can see this skater at the time of the video, he was skating for maybe 2 months and still gliding a lot on 2 feet between his pushes. But very important thing to learn right away is to push with inside edge and not with your toe picks. This is the same boy, but after 6 months of skating, still working on his balance, but gliding much longer on one foot and staying less time between his pushes. Also, very important to bend your knees and ankles before you push. And he doing this really well. Next video, you're going to see him after 9 months of skating. He is very comfortable and just going through his stroking and barely have that 2-foot glide between just to switch his feet. Remember to take your time and learn proper way you forward stroking. It will be much easier for you in the future because when you learn proper way, you don't have to fix all mistakes which will pile up with time. And you can see nice inside edge when he pushed, no toe pushes here, and then he bent his ankles and knees, which very important for stroking. Now let's look at couple more skaters and see what kind of mistakes they have and give them some exercises to fix it. This is nice stroking with her free leg going between side and backward, pushing with inside edge, kind of to the back corners of the ice. But now let's look at her push. See how her upper body leaning forward before she bent her skating leg and push, and as a result, her weight already in front and not on her skating leg, and then she will lose power from that push. So basically, you kind of fallen forward from your skating leg without bending your skating leg and putting weight on your pushing leg to get better power. So now this one, next mistake, you can see how her upper body and her hips moving from left to right instead of keeping nice and straight position, which make her do more like inside edges instead of forward stroking. Because stroking is more flat than edges. And you should keep your shoulders and hips straight forward and just slightly turn out your feet to step from one side to another. So you have to feel like you're not going forward, but going from side to side, shifting your weight from left to right. So good exercise will be to kind of limit your arms movements and keep them on the shoulders first. That's one exercise. This way you're going to control your upper body more and not turn to left and right. And then the second exercise, when your hands behind your back, and again, you really have to focus on bending your skating leg before you push and keep your shoulders and hips straight forward, square. After those exercises, we'll try to do this normal stroking with regular arm position again. And you can see how much better her position is before she push. Her knees bent, feet closer together, back straight, and shoulders and hips square. Much easier looking stroking, good flow, very soft. This is another exercise I like to use with beginner skaters when I teach them forward stroking. You kind of start just walking on the ice with your feet slightly turned out. We're going to see this again in slow motion. So don't worry about gliding or pushing. Just walk. I call this penguin walk. And then you start slightly pushing from side to side, and then you're going to push more and more and more and bend your knees and ankles and try to extend your free leg and glide longer with each push. Also, you can see compared to previous videos at the beginning, her shoulders and hips absolutely stand still and square. Now to bend her knees and ankles, we're going to do next exercise with double plie. You bend your knee, push, and then you go up, down, up. You push, going down, up, down, and then bring your feet closer together, bend your knee again, and push again. Down, up, down, and feet closer together before the next push. Now with next skater, we'll show you some other mistakes, which very common. You can see how she swing her free leg and drop it right away after the push. This is not extension. Extension is when you hold your free leg and not drop so quickly. So to check that extension, we're going to do stroke, then go straight up and glide with her leg extend. Now next mistake, which happen very often, is when you push and you're not keeping that knee bent, but instead you're pushing and straight your skating leg right away, which change your power direction from going forward to going up. To fix that, we'll try to push and keep your skating leg bent as long as you can. So right here, she tried to bend before push, but then she straightened a little bit too quick. I would like to see gliding with skating leg bent much longer. And again, to feel those knees and ankles, we're doing double plie exercise, which we did with previous skater. I like this exercise because while you're doing double plie, you will be forced to also hold your free leg extend for longer time. We continue working on bending knees and ankles before the push and really paying attention to bend skating leg and then push. Going down, push, up, and again down. So this is more advanced skater, doing forward stroking with double plies and bending her knees and ankles. And this is another exercise for power pushes. You push and you stop every time. You can keep your leg behind on a T-stop, or you can bring your leg in front and do T-stop. This is very good exercise for power pushing because you have to start from standstill position every time. Thank you for watching. Please remember to push the like button and subscribe to my channel.